Hello and welcome back to day 12 of our Divine Trust Challenge. My name is Victoria and I'm your favorite spiritual business coach. We're continuing today learning about how a person who has trust in God is more powerful than an alchemist. Let's jump right into today's transformation. And yes, it's really dark out. We learn in all hours of the day, and I record in all hours of the day. Bitachon waits for no one. Okay, so the fifth manner in which a person who has bitachon, divine trust, is stronger than an alchemist is that you don't fear anybody. Not a king and not a peasant. Not a government official, not a bank teller, nobody. Because you've got God on your side. Why do you have to feel someone just because they have a position of power? There's no such thing as a position of power. Who's really in charge here? Who's really running the show? Everyone who has their occupation, their job, their role in society has been placed there for a reason to serve a higher purpose. Versus an alchemist is going to be in a constant state of dread and fear, thinking like, oh my gosh, like this person is going to get me. Or I have to watch my back from the banks, they're going to tax me. Or the king who's going to come after me. Or the IRS. Versus, again, a person who trusts God is respected by all beings, animate and inanimate objects. This is what the book says. A person who trusts in God will be held in awe by even the great and respectable people. Even the animals and stones will seek to do her will and will cause her no harm. Another manner in which a person who trusts God differs from an alchemist is in their perception of their health. A person who trusts God, when they get ill or when they're moving through something and feel symptoms that we call disease or sickness, they're protected and healed by God. Because you trust that this too is for your good. You trust that this too is helping you upgrade your cells, is helping you to regenerate and rejuvenate, and it's not actually hurting you, it's helping you. Versus an alchemist will not be protected from sickness and disease, which I think means that the stress of constantly being in a state of worry and watching your back will cause you to create illness in your body and cause you to slow down, which will cause you to stop making gold from metal. And you won't be able to do your alchemy anymore, and you'll have to rest, and now where is your sustenance going to come from? Now you can't depend on yourself anymore. Versus a person who depends on God, whenever you get sick, whenever your body is healing, you're like, yeah, I can take the time to rest now. Cool. Because God's going to take care of me. This is how bitachon, this is how divine trust puts a reframe on all of these things that we've programmed into our minds about our health. And the text goes into it much deeper later. But the thing to remember is that God is your ultimate healer. And if you trust in God to send you all of the healing you need at the right place and at the right time, in the right sequence, all will be well in your world. And it'll happen in a miraculous way, because God always sends miracles in the chaos. All you have to do is align yourself to receive them. I'll see you tomorrow for day 13. Woo! Mwah.